Scorpio, hello, and welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. I hope that you are all doing well. We're going to get right into your reading. I've done a few videos on the current energy. I did a collective reading for the Lionsgate energy. And I also did a video this morning on Venus, who's in retrograde and is taking her dive into the underworld. She is no longer in our night sky, and she will be in between the sun and the earth. She will arise as a morning star on August 21st. So there's a lot of energy involved in that as well. So check it out if you feel called to. They're all on my channel. Let's get started with your reading, Scorpio. This is for Sun, Moon, or Rising in the sign of Scorpio. What are the messages we have for Scorpio? We're in a lot of highly charged energy at this time. Very magnified, as well as deep. First card out we have for you, Scorpio, gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. You may have found yourself, we're all kind of going through these tests at this time as well, and there could be some frustration that has come up from time to time because many of us are finding ourselves in this holding pattern, it seems, where things were opening up, they were flowing nicely, and all of a sudden they stopped. And the universe wants you to focus on that deep dive again. Venus is about love. Self-love is what I'm picking up with this. And I think the video I did this morning was titled, "Why is it so hard for us to love ourselves?" So the universe is, again, asking us to take these deeper dives, but to find also gratitude for where you're at this moment and for this life and all the opportunities that it does present. Yes, that holding pattern, is, it gets easier because we always repeat cycles. We always repeat these rhythms. And as we get used to it, it's like, oh, okay, this is a slow down period. This is another deep dive period. I get it. Okay, universe, this is what we'll do. Fear. Venus is also working with Black Moon Lilith, which brings up a lot of our fears. And I feel like this is coming up within relationships. Venus is also, the energy of Venus is about our relationships. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Sorry, I was outside earlier and there's a lot of mosquitoes outside. I'm getting eaten alive lately outside. So yeah, it's a very short video I did this morning, but pretty in-depth for the energy from August 6th to the 21st, what you may be experiencing when it comes to Venus making her descent into the underworld. And we have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So it is important to do those deep dives, get real honest and truthful with yourself about whatever's coming up for you. We want to continuously, as we ride these waves, be in touch with our emotions, be in touch with our feelings, and whatever memories, whatever thoughts are rising to the surface of consciousness, and see what it is that the universe, that our higher self, that God, source, is showing us to heal, to release, to let go of. And overall, we have happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. I feel like, Scorpio, you are very aware of this. And it may be highlighting this gratitude. You know, when we find ourselves in a happy place, it's like, I'm so grateful. Thank you, universe. I'm so grateful for all the challenges and tests that have cracked me open, as well as the guidance, the grace, the wisdom that is given to me. So let's dive a little deeper into this for you. We're gonna use the Syrian Starseed Tarot. And, you know, whenever we are being tested, the teacher is always silent during the test. Meaning, you know, it might be difficult to really tap in and always feel your guides and guidance during these tests, but they're always there. Your higher self's always there. Your intuition, you're always connected, Scorpio, unless you disconnect. And usually it's when we are in the lower vibrations of fear and anger and comparison and all of those silly games that we play. 5 of Crystals and the Star. So the energy of the Star is not an easy energy to go through, but it is an energy of healing. You were healing through some phases of life where you may have felt left out. Maybe during this holding period, you're still feeling like, what? Where'd everybody go? Why is nothing moving? What is happening here? But you're healing through, this is relationships. These are people that may have treated you badly, tested you to see, are you going to play their game or not? And instead of carrying those emotions with us, we want to bring them back up to awareness and work on healing them. This is also a card of hope for the future, for a bright future, and the guidance and the wisdom. This fell with gratitude. So you may have gone through some periods of, you know, where everything just felt icy cold and not connected, disconnected. This is also fear of missing out, fear of being left out. Nobody's communicating with you, nobody's responding to you. This is because you're going through this healing phase. Again, Venus is taking us into the underworld with her, into the depths. This is soul retrieval. So again, in the video that I did this morning, it speaks of, you know, when we're children, we have trauma. All of us do. And a lot of times we're not heard or seen, or our needs are not met through that trauma. And we leave a part of ourselves behind in order to move on, to continue on with life and survive. So we develop these other parts of ego that carry us through. And now this is a time to really retrieve the parts that we have left behind through relationships, through trauma, through abuses, just through bad feelings alone, and stripping away that false ego persona that's no longer needed. Oh. Adept of Crystals fell below fear. So there may be fear creeping up. Again, Venus is also linked to finances, money, There may be fear of not having enough or not being able to survive. Maybe work is slow, or things just aren't working out the way that you had hoped that they would. But again, realize that we are on this we're in this holding phase right now. It's meant for us to go deep within our inner psyche. So you may be having vivid dreams. You may be having memories. When we're children and we have these experiences, and even as adults, these experiences that cause trauma in the body, our brain's memory is only about this much of the entire situation. And so the rest of it is stored in the body, and it comes back up. It's coming back up from the cellular memory into consciousness and awareness, either through dreams or your waking state. And this is where you can really see where you may have left some parts of yourself behind. Maybe this is why it is difficult to speak your truth or live your truth, or give yourself that self-love that's so important. Put yourself first. The Tower. Master of Chalices at the bottom. Another thing that's coming into awareness, these are almost like shocking realizations, is that, people weren't honest with you in the past. This could be your parents. This could be your caregivers. This is definitely linked to people that are deeply tied to your soul, and realizing things came apart for a reason. Someone that hasn't been honest with you. And this could also be in, ex relationships, current relationships. It all goes back, though. We repeat these cycles with new characters, with other people. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And I think that this realization, though, is that I understand why it didn't work. This person couldn't be honest with themselves. They certainly weren't being honest with me. And it actually has nothing to do with me, the way that they treated me. Master of Crystals at the bottom, chalices, sorry. Mastering the emotions, the emotional body, being very aware of, this is also linked to intuition, our feelings, our emotions, being able to see into the depths of the self, and understanding, I need to be in my happy place. When I'm happy, I am on the right path, regardless if, the money's not coming in yet, regardless of these big realizations that are coming up. They are coming up to help bring me back to wholeness. So it's something to be grateful for. We're retrieving parts of ourselves that we didn't even realize were lost. The Tower. I didn't realize that was missing. You ever wonder why you wanted to say something, you didn't say something, and then afterwards you're like, I don't know why I didn't say it. There's like something that holds you back. Now you're getting some understanding. Maybe you weren't allowed to speak how you felt, talk about how you felt when you were a child, when you needed to be heard. Maybe those who abused you, or those who turned a blind eye to the abuse that you were going through, turned their guilt and shame and blame onto you. And you took it and carried it. Getting your voice back, getting your self-love back, your honesty, your dignity, releasing fear, so that you can live in the energy of love. No matter what. No longer fearing others, fearing your voice, your truth, how others are going to react or respond to that. I keep hearing, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Maybe you were the one that was always apologizing, and actually you're the one that deserved the apology. Third chapter. Material harvest. Another thing that's coming up, Scorpio, with this gratitude card and going through this healing process, I feel that you have gained a lot, and you have grown a lot, and reaping what you've sown is beautiful. You have been able to maintain your life with dignity and honor and grace. Here's that card, what I was talking about with the fear of your own self-expression, the fear of truly, because Scorpio, you've got some deep, deep, deep emotions, and it's built that way. We're meant to express ourselves. Yeah, we may intimidate people with our voice, with our expression, but that's on them. It's time to release the fear and show the world the true you, especially within relationships. Speak up, speak for yourself with love. Okay. Also, Scorpio, what I'm getting is maybe, just maybe, for some of you, the master, the adept of crystals. The crystals is the material, matter, the earth, what we manifest, what we have, what we can gain. Maybe the way that you're going to earn finances, money, is through your voice or your self-expression. And just maybe there's some fears that you need to overcome that are coming up to show themselves to you. Realization. Material and spiritual prosperity. I think things have been coming together for you and showing you, life's been showing you that, you know, this can work for you. You can do what it is that brings you happiness. And it came in dribs and drabs, and it might have like shut down a bit. It may have shut down a bit, or maybe not, with this holding pattern, but you're definitely moving on from a darker phase in life. Again, these cycles, we're going to constantly circle back to experiences, but each time we do, we're going to be more wise and just understanding now. And they're not going to penetrate. They're not going to affect us. They're not going to activate the lower mind and bring us into victim consciousness or worry or fear or doubt. Accelerated motion below that. So Scorpio, I'm going to get one more message for you from the Starseed Oracle. And if you like this video so far, Scorpio, please remember to click the like button. I appreciate all of you who do. Feel free to comment. I love reading all of your comments. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. All of these things do help with the channel's growth. And thank you all for helping me grow this channel. And it helps me get the messages out to more people. Helps with the algorithms in YouTube. And if anybody's looking for a personal reading with me, you can book through my website, which is BeTheChange333.com. The information is in the description box below this video. Readings are still on sale. The prices are marked already. The sale price. Okay, message for Scorpio, please. Thank you. We have earthed, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Who else got this? I feel like it was Aquarius. But that is the other thing, Scorpio, with this throat chakra, adaptive crystals, and fear. Be your true, authentic self. Be in this world, but don't participate in the matrix, in the Maya, in the lower world. You don't have to do that anymore. Let's read it from the book, though. The challenge for all souls having a human experience is to be in the world, but not of it. To realize they are souls having a human experience and to be fully conscious of it. To have their soul fully embody their body. People's personalities tend to relate to either transcendence or immanence. Those who lean towards transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for a personal experience with God and to be lost in the heavens. They're envious of the angels and are more comfortable praying and hanging out in the stars than on earth. Those who tend towards immanence have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in this physical world rather than connecting with the heavens or their own mystical inner worlds. Being a fully embodied soul having a human experience means finding the balance between transcendence and immanence, being in the world but not of it. Most starseeds are drawn towards transcendence. They're more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded that you chose to be a soul in a body on earth. And you're being called to focus more of your energies in the physical world, to learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present to what life on earth has to offer you. So check with yourself. Do you long for the stars or to be more in the physical? And how can you find a greater balance for yourself there? So that is what I have for you this week, Scorpio. I hope that you find this helpful, and I'm sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.